Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to the Monday morning version of PC Replay Baseball because we're going to be finishing one qualifying round bracket and going to the second bracket. Well, we'll be setting up the 32 teams that will play next week. Well, this week. So as you look at it by randomization and drawing, you could see who won it. The 71 Tigers swept the 41 Cubs, who were the 64th and final team to qualify. The 55 Dodgers beat the 54 Tribe in 6. Of course, Cleveland faltering. The 80 Royals beat the 30 A's in 4 games to 1. People forget about the 30 A's actually winning the World Series. But yeah, the 80 Royals, big win for them. The 93 Orioles shock everyone and themselves by beating the 42 Cards in 6. They only got into this tournament because they beat Toronto in that 1-game tiebreak. The 98 Braves took out the 2016 Dodgers in 5. Pitching worked. The 93 Giants beat the 2016 Astros in 6. Big job by San Francisco. Of course, that was the year that they almost lost their team to Florida. The 99 Diamondbacks took out the 55 Reds in 5, so that was kind of a 50-50 matchup. But yeah, the Diamondbacks' second year in their existence, going to the playoffs in real life, they did well. The 1924 Sens swept the 85 Angels. That's what you get for screwing over the Blue Jays. The 1906 Cubs swept the 1961 Tigers in 4 straight. I think no one figured that was going to happen. But anyway, well, everyone figured it was going to happen. The 1985 Cardinals, big upset over the 1965 Twins in 6 games. Of course, the Cardinals getting robbed of the World Series by Dakinger. Sorry, but it had to be said. The 41 Yankees swept the 89 Giants in 4 straight, just like in real life. I feel so bad for them because I think they were the only team to go to the World Series and get swept in real life, and then they get swept in this tournament. So yeah, they got swept. The 98 Yankees took care of the 67 Red Sox in 6 games. That was actually closer than I thought, to be honest with you. I thought the 67 Reds were going to get their butts handed to them, but they won a couple games. The 47 Dodgers took care of the 1908 Pirates in 5. Well, Jackie Robinson, game changer. The 1927 Yankees swept the 1986 Mets in 4 straight. Murderers Row. The 1969 Orioles took care of the 1998 Astros in 6. And the 95 Cleveland Indians actually were down 3 games to 1 to the 77 Phillies, but they remembered who the fuck they were, and they beat the Phillies. Now came the twist. Any team that loses in 7 games in the first round, it could be 1, it could be 3, it could be even 5 teams, would get a second chance on the condition that every one of the second round teams, the 8 matchups, if anyone slipped in 5 or fewer, 4 or 5, they could be replaced. So here's what happened second round. The 71 Tigers shocked everyone and beat the 55 Dodgers in 7. The 93 Orioles shocked the 80 Royals in 7. The 98 Braves took care of the 93 Giants in 5. Pitching works out. 99 Diamondbacks beat the 1924 Senators in 5. I was kind of surprised at that. The 1906 Cubs took care of the 85 Cardinals in 6. Okay. The 1941 Yankees took care of the 98 Yankees. I actually was shocked because the 98 Yankees were so dominant in the AL. Although I did see them live lose to the Blue Jays. In 5 games. The 47 Dodgers swept Murders Row. So Murders Row swept their opponents, but then they got swept themselves by the 47 Dodgers. And the 1969 Orioles beat Cleveland in 6. So now came the hard part. Because the 27 Yankees got swept, their first round victory is hollow, and the 77 Phillies will sneak in and get their spot. The Yankees are probably pissed off, but yeah, too bad. Too bad. No soup for you. Anyway, so if the Yankees had won, then it would have been maybe the 93 Giants or the 1924 Sens or even the 1998 Yankees would have gotten their spot taken away. But no, it wasn't. The 85 Cardinals actually almost got it. Well, the 1906 Cubs were up 3 games to 9. St. Louis won game 4. If they had lost to the Cubs, because the 85 Cardinals would have had the worst, would have had a lower winning percentage than the 27 Yankees. Those Murders Row would have been saved, and the 85 Cardinals would have been biting the dust to the 77 Phillies. But no, the Cardinals won game 4 and 5 for good measure. And now we got round 3. Now we're gonna go quickly through round 3 because we got to set up everything else. All right, so right now it looks like the 41 Yankees and the 47 Dodgers are 8-1. The 93 Orioles have suffered the most losses in their first 2 rounds, 5. In game 1, the 93 Orioles win 1-0. Ben McDonald won that game. E-I-E-I-O. He's now 4-0. E-I-E-I-O. 1-0 win over Larry Kane. Pennington picks up the save. So yeah, Baltimore did it. Wow. 98 Atlanta shuts down 99 Arizona 2-0. Maddox doing his job against Randy Johnson. Javi Lopez went deep. The 1906 Cubs win in 11, 3-2. Mordecai Three Finger Brown pitches the whole game and beats Maurice Russo. Back when you could pitch 11 innings in the game. And finally, the 69 Orioles win 5-4 in game 1. Leonhardt beats Branca. Yeah, Branca was starter. Echeverry went deep for Baltimore. Bruce Edwards, the catcher, the hero. Yep. Make sure I'm recording. Yep. All right. Game 2 saw Detroit beat Baltimore, shut them out back as Joe Coleman now 4-0. Fernando Valenzuela is 0-4. I feel so bad for Fernando. He died in October. His ghost has not done well. The Orioles are 9-2 without him. But that's okay. Baltimore is guaranteed a top 16 spot no matter what. Joe Coleman, the MVP. The Braves crush Arizona 12-4. Glavine beats Stahl. Javi Lopez, the MVP. Atlanta is halfway home. The Cubs are halfway home, 5-0 shutout. Jack Feaster takes down Red Ruffing, and he becomes MVP. And the 69 Orioles are up 2-0 on Brooklyn. Cuellar is now 5-0. He beats Eddie Watt, his second save. Cuellar, the MVP. So, game 3s sees the 93 Orioles win. They are now 2-1 up. Sutcliffe beats Lolich. Nair and Cash went deep. Arizona goes back in Atlanta, wins 10-5. Duran Holmes in relief against Dennis Martinez with Chouinard to save. Lugo and Colburn go deep for Arizona. Lopez and Klesko for Atlanta. Womack the MVP. The 41 Yankees are back in it, 1-0 in the 10th. Gomez beats Lundgren. Dickey goes deep. Man, what a game. And finally, we have the 47 Dodgers are back in it. 3-1 win. Lombardi beats Phoebus. Ferrillo picks up the home run, picks Lombardi the hero. So we at least know we're going to see some game 5s. Baltimore beats Detroit. So the 93 Orioles are 1 win away from moving on to the semifinals in this thing. Mussina beat Necro. Baines went deep twice for 3. McLemore his first. Ripken his third. McAuliffe for Detroit. Atlanta is now up 3-1. They win 10-8. Crazy game. Millwood beats Reynoso. Dennis Martinez to save. Jay Bell went deep twice. Finley for Arizona. Javi Lopez, 2 homers. He has 8 now with Gerald Williams and Andres Galarraga. Man, if Javi Lopez can produce. The 41 Yankees have tied the series 8-5. Spud Chandler beats Roebuck with Johnny Murphy the save. Charlie King Kong Cowler with 2 home runs for 6. And the Dodgers have tied their series 5-4 in the 12th. Hugh Casey beats Severson. Pee Wee Reese went deep. So, does the 93 Orioles win the series? The answer is yes, they do. They take care of Detroit. They swept in Detroit. So, big win for the 93 team. Ben McDonald got his 5th win. E-I-E-I-O. He beats Willick. Mills picks up the save. Horton and Arroyo go deep for Detroit. But McLemore, the hero. You can't hold us. Nobody stop us. You know what? So the 93 Orioles are in the Final 4. So they're guaranteed a top 8 seed no matter what. 71 Tigers have to look and see if Atlanta can sweep. And Atlanta will not win. So that means the 71 Tigers. Where's my sheet? There it is. Are technically 8. So the 71 Tigers are technically 8th in the tournament. They are the 2 seed. So they won the best of the 70s tournament and randomly got number 2. So they got taken out. Randy Johnson beats Maddox, gets revenge. Javi's 9th home run, but Randy does his job. So that means, yeah, the 71 Tigers will be either number 15 or number 16. They take eighth place in the two groups, so they're 15 or 16 for the tournament. The Cubs, the 1906 Cubs, shutout win. Three Finger Brown beats Russo. Shecker goes deep for the Cubs. So yeah, the Yankees got more arrows than runs. Ha ha ha. And come on. And Baltimore is now up 3-2 on Brooklyn. McNally beats Branca. Boog goes deep twice. So now we got 3 games left. Atlanta favored to win in 6. They did. They beat Arizona. Glavine beat Stahl. Leinberg has third save. Klesko the hero. So the 98 Braves are going to be top 4, no, top 8, no matter what. Top 8 seed for the final tournament, no matter what. Cubs, can they take out the Yankees? They can indeed. Shut out by Fister over roughing. So again, Fister does his job. And now Brooklyn, Baltimore. I think Baltimore is going to win this series. It did. 4-3. Cuellar's 6th win. He beats Haddon with Eddie Watt's third save. Paul Blair has 4th home run. So the 69 Orioles win 4-3. So so now the question is who's 5th, 6th, or 7th? By 10-6, 10-5, 10-5, 10-6. So the 99 Diamondbacks, because they had more losses, will be the 7th seed. Will take 7th technically. So the 99 Cardinals Diamondbacks. So they are either number 13 or 14. It doesn't matter. Now, of course, the 1941 Yankees and the 1947 Dodgers. Tiebreak goes to the seeds. And it was 7 versus 11. So the 47 Dodgers win by seeding. Yeah, they were the better seed in a sense. So the 47 Dodgers are guaranteed either spot 9 or spot 10, either 9 or 10, and the 41 Yankees will be either number 11 or number 12 overall. So that's what happens. So let's go to the Final Four. We have Baltimore, Atlanta. We have Baltimore having 2 teams in the Final Four, so they'll have 2 teams in the top 8 no matter what. Right now, it looks like Cubs Braves. That's what a lot of people are saying because they both have only lost 4 times, and the 2 Oriole teams have only lost 6 times. Game 1 sees Atlanta win 3-1. Maddox beats Ben McDonald. Finally, McDonald loses. Klesko goes deep. And the 69 Orioles shut out the 06 Cubs 1-0. McNally takes 3 Finger Brown. Dave McNally with the big shutout. Game 2, Atlanta wins 7-1. They're halfway home. They beat Venezuela. Poor Venezuela, 0-5. Galarraga and Lopez go deep. Man, what is Javier Lopez eating? Snails? I don't know. The Cubs come back 3-1. Fister beats Cuellar. Game 3 sees Atlanta go into Baltimore, win 7-1. They're 1 win away. Nagel takes down Sutcliffe. Galarraga and Hoyles go deep. And it will be the Cubs in 16 innings. BB beats Ricker. Can you believe it? Baltimore had 2 hits in 16 innings. Blair and Johnson. 1-0. Yeah, Lundgren pitched 15 innings and didn't get the decision. It was Fred Beebe. Phoebus went 7, then Hall 2, Leonhardt 3, Watt 2, and Ricker the final out. Well, Blair singled in the 3rd inning, and Blair singled in the 3rd, and I don't know. And Davy Johnson singled in the 16th, so they got a 1 hit in the 3rd, and then it didn't take till the 16th inning to get a hit. Then they replaced Lundgren with Beebe. Derripo came in for Etchenberry, but they couldn't do anything. Derripo was catcher. Chance got hit by pitch, and then he steals 2 bases. They intentionally walked Steinfeld to get to Tinker, who got a massive sacrifice hit to make it 1-0. Crazy. Does Atlanta sweep the 93 Orioles? The answer is yes, they do. The 93 Orioles try as they might, they just couldn't do it. So they will at least be a top 18. They were ranked number 47. They were 47 to start the thing. So yeah, they were given a thumb deal. They were third in the 93, but now they're at least top 8 guaranteed back. Millwood beats Messina, Laneberg to save Gallagher and Andrew Jones Theo scoring. Meanwhile, the Cubs win again on home turf 2-0. Mordecai beats Palmer. So basically, the Cubs just love to shut down Baltimore. And the Cubs win game 5, 2-1. Roebuck beats McNally. So the 69 Orioles are going to finish third in this tournament. They will be either 5 or 6. Yeah, they'll be either 5 or 6. 69 Orioles, where are they? Number 10, okay. So yeah, so 69 Orioles do that. We're going to go into the final, which is Atlanta Cubs, Maddox versus Three Finger Round. So 98 Atlanta and 1906 Cubs. So 1906 Cubs, ranked number 6. They won a tournament. The 1998 Braves won the 98 tournament at number 3. So who will win? Game 1 sees the Cubs win in the 10th inning. Mordecai beats Maddox. Game 2 sees the Cubs win in the 11th. Fister beats Dennis Martinez. So man, the Cubs just love to play small ball. Atlanta wins 3-2 back. Kafer beats Lundgren. Cubs win in the 10th. 3 runs in the 10th. Roebuck beats Rocker. So it looks like the Cubs are going to win this thing. And they do. The Cubs win in 5 games. Mordecai Three Finger Brown beats Maddox. The 1906 Cubs are guaranteed a top 2 finish. Well, these guys screwed up in the final somehow. But yeah, the 1906 Cubs used their pitchers stuff to take care of the 98 Braves. The 98 Braves were technically ranked number 3, but they won't. So the 1906 Cubs will be either 1 or 2. The 98 Braves will be either 3 or 4 in the final 32 team tournament. 69 Orioles 5 or 6. 93 Orioles 7 or 8. 47 Dodgers, 9 or 10. 41 Yankees 11 or 12. 99 Diamondbacks 13/14. 71 Tigers 15/16. 80 Royals 17/18. 55 Dodgers 19/20. 85 Cardinals 21/22. The 95 Tribe 23/24. The 1924 Senators 25/26. The 1998 Yankees 27/28. The 1993 Giants 29/30. And the 77 Phillies 31/32. So that's that one. Now, guess what? We got ourselves a thing. We have to create another postseason because guess what? We got to do, I can't spell. Of course I can't spell. So we're going to do that. So now we got to set up the teams and all that. So let's see here. So now let's set up. Okay, the 64 is the 53 Yankees. That's in the 50s, I believe. Right? Now the 53 Yankees are there. They will play the 1920 Indians. So Cleveland is there. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure that everything is best of 7. Oh, you can do best of 9, like the old days. But we're not doing that. Okay, so yeah, so we got all these 7s. Okay, 33 is 41 Dodgers. The 41 Dodgers. They move on. Well, they take on the 2005 Cardinals. Oh, 2005 Cardinals are, yeah, they're 32. Okay, that's right. 1911 Phillies. That's the Dead Bull. 1911 Phillies take on the 1930 Cubby Cubs. I think the Cubs went to the final, right? Yes, they did. So the Cubs went to the final. So they're there. 85 Tigers, 85 Blue Jays. Yeah, the team that should have been in. the thing. 85 Blue Jays will take on the 2005 Tribe. All right there. So yeah, they got to play the 2005 Tribe. I think they might win. Well, I'm biased, of course. '05 Texas. So speaking of 2005, the Texas team will go in and they take on number 855 Yankees. So the 55, I had the 55 season, right? Yes, 55 Yankees. Get in. Then you got 40-25, right? 40-20. Yeah, 40-25. 77 Yankees. 77 Yankees have to face the 69 Cubby Coos. And then you got 80 Philly, 60 Milwaukee Braves. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. I guess yeah, because they got in as the all franchise. That's right. And then the 1960 Milwaukee Braves. 1960 Milwaukee Braves get in. Then you got 47 Cleveland, 30 Washington. Yeah, Cleveland made it in to take on the 1930 Washington squad, who made the World Series themselves. One sec. There we got that one. 69 Astros. 69 Astros take on the 1908 Cubs. The 1908 Cleveland squad. Boston. 1912 Boston. Right? 41-24, yeah. 41 Boston, 93 White Sox. I think the White Sox made the final, didn't they? Well, they made the playoffs. They did. Um, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's right. 79 Orioles, 2016 Cubs. '77 Kansas City, '77 Cincy. In like a freak thing that they had to face each other. 85 Dodgers, 61 Giants. Made the final. 90 or A's, 80, 60 Pirates. 90s. Pirates. There they are. 47 and 61. So two Yankee teams have to face each other. Oh, I thought the 47 Yankees were top two. But that's not. I take on the 61 Yankees. There we go. All right. So everybody knows the rules. No buys yet. All right. DH for all. Place on final team. Of course. Great season. I don't think we have anything else we need to worry about. I don't think. I don't think so. For all 64 teams. Because obviously we have to keep our eyeballs for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for eliminations and all that. Make sure that everything is set in stone. Yep. 85 Blue Jays. Technically, I hope they do well because they got to face 30 Cubs or 20 or 1911 A's. So I hope Toronto can at least beat Cleveland and don't get their asses handed them in round two because then, then they're in. But that's just wishful thinking. So we'll start action tomorrow. Don't you forget about it. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.